Hey guys, welcome to the other way with me, Lebohang T Silimela. I hope you had a great start to this beautiful week and you had a great rest over the past weekend, although it was pretty cold. Now, if you have observed, we have hit a mark of 250 subscribers. Thank you guys. I would not have done or achieved that goal by myself. It is through your love, your support, and your constant arting via Twitter. Honestly, thank you from the bottom of my heart. And for that, to the new subscribers, welcome to our growing family. So, like I said in the previous video, this week I will be doing a random giveaway. The bad news is that you will have to watch this video until the end to see if you are one of the lucky 3 subscribers who I have just done a random pick to win 1 gig each for their own service or network provider. Honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I wish I could do more, but thank you so much. With time, let's give ourselves time. The more we grow, the more the gifts are going to get better and better. And also, if you're a constant supporter of this channel, you would have observed that last week Friday, I posted the first guided meditation video. It is just less than 5 minutes. Just expect those. So that will be our new feature. Every Friday I will be posting guided meditation videos just to help us ease our minds, calm our tensions, deal with our daily stresses. It's still in line with the vision of the channel. Remember, I did say it's all about empowerment, it's all about growth, it's all about sharing information on anything and any subject matter that will help us grow mentally, physically, and spiritually. So do practice those breathing techniques. They will help you. They will really help you. It's not fun and games, but they will definitely help you to calm down, to sleep well, to deal with anxiety. So practice it. Even if it's just 3 minutes twice a week. It will do you good. Now, we have to continue on our last part of the series, which is part 3 of reset. This is the last part, and I did say we will be talking, or I will be showing you how to draft your own personal development plan. Do stay tuned and do stay blessed. Until next week, or until Friday, take care.
I feel good. I feel good. Baby. I feel good. Baby.
Be committed to establish your priorities, especially as they pertain to your overall well-being. One verse or scripture that reflects a heart of a seeker. Remember, we are all on a journey. We are all seekers. So one verse that reflects a heart of a seeker, especially if you're trying to figure out your guided purpose, is to prepare your heart to seek the laws of the Lord and do follow those, and also share them, teach the statutes and ordinances of those laws. Now, if you're not following or if you don't understand what I'm trying to get at, let me just be clear. In the past 2 episodes of Reset, we've tried to establish the order of priorities. We have learned and discovered the truth about ourselves and ways to live with that truth and try to establish how to apply whatever goals we want to achieve in our daily living. So now it's time to teach or to take those applied lessons and put them into practice, to embrace them. Now you need to put your energy on all of that, but you also have to focus that energy on things that you can change. Once you master all of that, you also have to teach others. That is the domino effect of this, basically. So whatever you're going to gain, the knowledge, the understanding that you're going to gain, the strategies that you're going to learn today, do share with others. So let's begin now. The first thing that you need to ask yourself in drafting your personal development plan is, what is my current state? What is my current state? For you to have a full understanding of where you are in terms of achieving your goals, you need to understand these critical elements, or these critical factors rather. Firstly, you need to know your personal mission statement. I spoke at length about that on part 1. If you don't know what a personal mission statement is, I suggest you go back to that video. It will only make sense. So you need to write your personal mission statement. And from your personal mission statement, you'll be able to do a personal SWOT analysis. Your SWOT analysis is where you define your strengths, your weaknesses, your opportunities, and threats. And based on the two, which is your personal mission statement and the personal SWOT analysis, then you do the decisions or the focus of priorities, derived from the information that you get from your personal mission statement and also your personal SWOT analysis. So when you do your decision priority focus, if you see on the slide there, it would be on your left hand side, the last part of it, decisions on priority focus. What you focus on, it's like, what are your areas that you want to prioritize? Say, for instance, you want to focus on losing weight. For instance, it's one of your areas of priority. Or say, for instance, you want to improve your education or academic skills. That's also an area of focus. So you have to write them in order in terms of what is important for you. That's how you're going to write your, that's how you're going to assess your current state, to say, where are you in terms of your personal growth, in terms of your personal development? Are you at a level where you are content, or you're just feeling like, I'm stagnant, I am not attaining any of my goals? Also remember that we spoke about, I think this was on part 2 of research, we spoke about the 70-25-5 pattern that you need to follow as you write your, or as you assess your current state. Remember, as you do that, 70% of the focus or of your focus area is where you focus on your strengths and opportunities, whereas 25% of your time and energy should be allocated on areas that you want to improve. 5% you assess the threats, the weaknesses. You don't spend 70% on the threats and the weaknesses. It will only take too much time instead of achieving your goals. It will set you backwards. So if you focus on things, if you focus most of your energy on things that are positive, on things that you think you can improve and you have control over, it is that easy to get to the next level. So for the decisions on priority focus, you must focus mostly on the areas which have the immediate impact, or which they can have like some change. They can help you to move to the next level. Say, for instance, you have issues with the way your weight is at, or you don't like your weight, which I'm like you, really, I don't like where my weight is at. So it's part of my immediate areas of focus. So you have to look on what you can do immediately to change that state for yourself, and work on it and write the goals for that. So your goal probably will include changing the diet, will probably include exercising, will probably include, it doesn't have to be drastic, but it has to be in accordance to your own specifications and needs. So we've managed to identify our current state, and from our current state, we have managed to identify our focus area. Now, the focus area, the example that I gave you was that of weight, of being overweight, for instance. And I said personally, that's one of my identified focus areas that I would want to improve. So your desired state basically derives from that. What is it that you want to improve or achieve? And you have to be descriptive in terms of your capabilities, your skills, and your knowledge level, basically. So using the very same example of weight, for instance, if I want to lose weight, I would think that I need to understand my blood type. I need to understand the type of nutrition that is feasible for my blood type that will help me. And I also need to understand the different types of food that I'm supposed to eat or food that I'm not supposed to eat. So that demonstrates my knowledge level. And the capabilities and the skills basically comes from my personal SWOT analysis in terms of my peak performance hours. Is I know my strengths, when do I do best, and when I am like my energy levels are depleted and I know for a fact I cannot exercise, right? So those are my capabilities, but they're defined by my strengths, my weaknesses, the opportunities, and the threats, basically. So you see how everything ties in together, right? So when you write your desired goals, basically, you have to put them in order of priority as well. That's why you would see number 1, 2, 3. So you have to start with what is important and to the least important thing. And also you need to ask yourself, why do I want to achieve this? What does it give me, or how does it benefit me? Give the reasons. Why do you want to lose weight? One, it could be for health reasons. I want to benefit so that I have long life, to see my kids grow, basically. 2, to avoid ailments. 3, just to stay fit and healthy. Those would probably be my benefits in my case. So the more reasons you have for wanting to achieve your goals, the more driven you will be. Getting there. But the question then would be, how do I get there? How do I get there? How do I achieve my goal of losing weight? So you must ask yourself, what is it that I have to improve or experience to achieve my desired goal? Using the very same example of weight loss, right? What are the requirements? That would be the question. That is a pertinent question. What are the requirements? Remember I said in the previous slide, you need to know your knowledge level. You need to understand your capabilities. You need to understand the skill sets for whatever goal you're undertaking, really. These are just generic ways of doing, or how I put a personal development plan, basically. So in this case of weight loss, I would ask myself, what are the requirements? I did say that one of the requirements would be me knowing my blood type, me understanding the nutrition that I have to follow. So the requirements therefore would be seeing a nutritionist, or would be, if the cheaper option would be, because I know my blood group, the cheaper option then would be for me to do a research on the type of foods that I have to consume in order to lose the weight. And really, I also need to understand the resources that I have, my immediate resources. So my immediate resources would be access to the internet, so I can access the information. I do not have to spend a lot of money to go to see a nutritionist. But if you can afford to go see a nutritionist, then you should go there. If you have enough resources to do that, by all means, do that. That is the how do I get there part. The how do I get there part basically identifies the means and the approach to achieve your desired goals or your desired state. E.g., like I said, you could achieve this by reading books, or taking lessons, taking courses, whatever that you have to undertake to gain the required skill. It's the how do I get there part. If your desired goal was to change your financial status, for instance, the how do I get there part then would be you investing time in trying to understand the requirements of changing your financial status? What does it require? It requires commitment on your part. It requires that you have some financial knowledge. It requires that you need to invest on understanding financial concepts, whether you like it or not. If you're going to be dealing with money, you need to understand that. So what it means then, it means that you would have to read books. You would have probably to take some course as well, just to learn the required skill. Now that we know what our goals are, we need to set timelines and schedules for those. We need to know, when do I want to achieve my desired goals? And you need to know, or you need to put them in terms of whether are they short-term goals, are they medium-term goals, or are they long-term goals. If they are short-term goals, for instance, you also need to put that to say it's goal 1, short-term goal, the hours that I'm going to invest, whether it's a week, it would be so much, and I'll do this goal every Tuesday, and I'll allocate so much time. That way you'll be able to commit. You have to get to the finer details. It will help you to commit. So setting a timeline or a deadline for yourself, it's very, very important. It helps you not to procrastinate. So going back to that example of hours of weight loss, basically, say for instance it's goal 3 and it's a long-term goal in this case, because I don't intend to just lose weight for today and then that's it. No, it's a long-term goal because I want it to be a lifestyle habit, right? So what it means, therefore, it would be, okay, I will do it twice every week, and I will probably do it every Tuesday and every Thursday, and I will give myself an hour of exercise. That's how we achieve goals. It's a long-term thing. It's a long-term thing. If it's a short-term thing, same thing. What you would say, it will be goal 1, and the hours per week, how many hours do you invest, or how many minutes you invest, what day of the week, and you need to have that on your plan. That way you will be able to achieve your deadlines. It is as simple as that. But it takes practice and commitment. You really have to commit to it. There's no other way that you can achieve your goals unless you decide to dedicate yourself, you decide to commit, and you decide to show up. That's about it. That's all I had for you in store from those little slides. I am sure you would be able to start your own personal development plan. I was just giving you pointers of how to do it. You can design it whichever way that is suitable for you. Until next time, you need to stay tuned because I'm about to announce our 3 lucky winners. And our 3 lucky subscribers who each walk away with 1 gig for their respective network service provider are Bonginkosi Linda Nkosi, Lebohang Ntambo, and Sipamandla Hlachwayo. Congratulations, guys, and thank you so much. Continue to like, to share, to engage, and tell your friends to subscribe. It is that easy. Until then, stay blessed.